Hello everyone. I hope you are doing well in your preparation for your SSB. If you have not subscribed to my channel as yet, please do that. Now today we will discuss why are you not recommended by the Psych. You may not be recommended by the Psych, by the GTO, by the IO. You won't come to know who has not recommended you. But since you realize that your Psych test has not gone well, or you have doubt on your own psychological abilities, your way of thinking, your confidence level. So your suspicion goes towards psych. And most of the times it happens. You are right. The psych does not recommend you. You may be recommended by the GTO, you may be recommended by the IO. Because they are hardly dealing with your unconscious mind. Here, what is hidden in your unconscious mind also comes out. Now, what is the way out? कैसे करें? कैसे psych test में improvement करें? This is the worry each candidate is having. I have myself experienced, and with proof I can tell you, 10 times, 12 times repeater. Out of this, twice not recommended, 7, 8 times, 9 times screened out. They came with the same problem to me, and you will believe me, they were recommended just in 1 month. So I have no magic stick. कोई जादू की छड़ी मेरे पास नहीं है. But they had it in them. They have had those 15 oil cues, but somehow they were not presenting them correctly. And what they told me is, sir, we have taken coaching from so many places and it has all ruined them. Because without understanding the working of the mind, if someone just tells you do like this, it will do more harm than benefit. So, why Psych doesn't recommend you? It's not a simple question to answer. We have to go into great details. It may not be possible in one video, but I'll tell you. Number one is OIR. Your OIR. So you have to see how good you are doing in your OIR. I'll discuss this in detail. So now talking about the OIR. You see, some candidates will have 80-90% in class 10th. It will drop by about 10-12% in class 12th. That is for NDA candidate. Now, if you are CDS or FCAT candidate or graduate level entry candidate, you have got one more record, that is your graduation marks. Now, what happens that candidates, they do not focus on graduation level marks. 12th I understand, 8-10%, 12% drop may happen, but if it has not happened, it's a very good thing. So anyway, coming back to the OIR, your percentage has dropped from 10 to 12th, from 12 to graduation. If you are still a graduation student, don't allow your percentage to go down. Maintain at least class 12th level. If you can improve upon that and go back to class 10th level, that is the best thing which is available. So make sure that your graduation percentage does not go down. Now if it has already gone down, what to do? You see, the graph is going down. 10th highest, 12th lower, graduation still lower. So next post graduation, what is the indication? It will still go down. You reverse this trend. You, after your graduation, if your graduation marks are not good, do some diploma, some certificate, some post graduation, from where you can show improvement in your marks. That is one thing. If you can do that, well and good. Second thing is your OIR. If you have not performed well in a particular examination due to some reasons, then your OIR should tell your intelligence level. OIR should not be 3 under any circumstances. So work well on your OIR. After OIR comes your PIQ. Some candidates just fill a very sketchy PIQ. You see, all your documents are being considered thoroughly, deeply, they are being looked into. So your PIQ should not go show blanks, particularly on the second page. First page is mainly your academic performance, which already I have covered. Second page is your social effectiveness, your performance in extracurricular activities, your participation in games and sports, your position of responsibilities held by you. If that is blank, it means you have not done anything other than studies. And whatever performance was there in your studies, that already you have revealed on page 1. So make sure, particularly those students who are still in class 8, 9, 10th or 11, 12th, make sure that your second page of PIQ is not blank. Take part in activities, take part in games and sports, speeches, debates, dramas. This shows your overall balanced personality. But for them who have not done anything, still recollect and remember, you might be forgetting something. You must recall and write even your small achievements, whatever you have made. So PIQ makes another important point regarding your recommendation. If your PIQ is good, lot of activities, good percentage, you will have a very good impression, first impression on the mind of the psych. After PIQ comes your main psych test, that is starting with your TAT story. So TAT story, I'll make a detailed separate video how to write a TAT story, how to write a good TAT story. But here you understand simply that there should be no negativity. Do not invent any negativity and do not deny the reality which is shown in the stimulus. So you have to write good TAT stories. If you write good TAT stories, your chances of recommendation will become very high. TAT is the most important thing. I repeat, the most important thing in your psych test. Must be very careful. I'll make a separate video on this. Next comes your WATs. WATs again are very, very important. These are, you are associating the words with your personality traits. So just don't write any sentence and think that you have done all your WATs nicely. You have to be very careful. So one more video on WATs, how to write good WAT sentences. Next comes the quality of your SRT responses. In the sequence of importance, TAT is the most important. After that, WAT and SRT is equally important, but it is easier. Your SRTs will improve very quickly because this is at the conscious level. TAT is at the unconscious level, most difficult to improve. WAT at subconscious level, easier than your TATs, but difficult than your SRTs. So you have to work on your SRT responses also. Now there are 3-4 actions which are required. I have already made a video on the SRT. I have made a video on your OIR. I have made a video on your PIQ. I have made a video on your SRT, and I have also made a video on your self-description. So go through those videos. Now coming to SRT responses, they have to be workable solutions, not that of a superman or a superwoman. Whatever is practically possible. And each situation, as I told you, has got 4 or 5 or 3 or 4 responses, 3 or 4 actions which are required to be taken. Have you just written one action or you have covered all 3 or 4? And then number of SRTs that you have attempted. It makes a big difference. If you have not attempted 50 SRTs, then don't be very confident about your recommendation. So 40 to 50, maybe, but 50 SRTs if you have done, you can be confident that if your test has gone well, you will be recommended. Your test has gone well, you have written 30-35 SRTs, still you may just be stopped at a borderliner level. Because this shows your speed of decision, how fast you can take decisions and how much are you confident in timely completion of the given task. If you are not able to complete the given task in time, then you have to improve. So after this, the important thing is SRT. Now let me remind you once again, if you like my channel, if you like what I am talking, if it makes sense with you, then please press the subscribe button and please press the like button also, so that the channel grows faster and it reaches the people for whom it is made. So you must do this thing immediately right now. Press the subscribe button and press the like button. Now finally, the self-description. In self-description, I made a video already. You have to write your parents' opinion, your teacher's opinion, your friend's opinion, your own opinion in a balanced and befitting manner. Here also just rushing through it or some very high talk or trying to minimize the things will not work. You have to have a balanced self-description which should match with your own personality. So I hope you will be able to understand what all is required and why are you not recommended. I am not saying after watching this video just without doing anything you will be recommended, but you will understand the reason why you are not being recommended and go through my other videos. When you press the like button, they will be saved in your liked videos, and anytime you want to review, you want to revise what I have told, you can just see in your liked videos, you will get the video and you can listen to it, watch it again. And even when you are traveling in the train for going for your SSB, at that time also you can continue watching those videos. It will be a very, very good revision for you. And please tell your friends also to subscribe. As much as you share, more people will be benefited. Thank you so much for watching and please do subscribe.